student, what happened in his life from class 1st to class 6. How do you feel when you are beaten every day for not being good at your studies? When you are told that you are fool, you are dumb, you cannot do your study properly, every second day you are being beaten by your parents. How do you feel when your self-confidence and self-esteem is broken severely and you thought that studies are not for me? It just happened with me. It is an embarrassing story, so I never shared this with anyone, but I thought that I should share so that teachers and parents learn something from this. What happens to students when this incident happened to them? So, good at some subjects, so I'm beaten by my parents, specifically by my uncle, every day that you are not good. So you are dumb. You have got no brain. It happened up to class 6. So I shifted my focus from studies to sports, games, swimming, climbing up trees, all these activities. I used to play cricket for whole day, whole night, and I was just passing with very difficulties. I was scoring 30 marks, 35 marks in each subject. And I thought that this is my destiny, I cannot do anything in my life. Since class 6, I just continued with this. And I just believed myself that I am stupid and I cannot do anything. In class 7, something happened. I got a disease, I do not know how it happened, but it started to pain in my brain. I was having severe pain on my brain, on various parts of my brain for 6 months. And doctors advised me, you have to leave those all physical activities. Otherwise, you will be having this type of pain for the rest of your life. So I shifted my focus from games and sports. I left games and sports and thought, now what to do? Then I started studying. My entire focus was on studies. And for 6 months I studied, and I remember my roll number was between 40 to 60 every year in my class. And that year, from class 7, I stood second in my class. And I continued with the focus for last 5 years. And up to class 12, every year I stood second in the class. Also came up with good results in matric and higher secondary education. So I just want to say that when you are treating your children, your students in this type of manner, so you are not tapping their potential out. You are just telling that they cannot do anything, but you have to find out their potential in which field they are good at. Whether they are focused or something or not. There is nothing called intelligence or something like that. It is only focus, whether they are focused on studies, whether they feel interested in studies or not. Because I remember after that, I also did my English honors in arts, I did my BBA in commerce, I did engineering. So I did all these things. And recently I have got my DMIT test. This is something called DMIT test. They take the fingerprint and scan our brain. We have got some relation with the fingerprint to our brain. And my counselor told me that you have got enormous learning potential. In the topmost score is 220, out of which I got 208. So I do not know why they are not able to find out my potential and guide me properly in that field which I could lead better. So it is my humble request that all the students, not all students, not all, to all teachers and parents, to be sympathetic to their students and to their kids and try to understand. He may not be good or she may not be good at one subject, but if you find out, if you help him or her to find out his or her potential, you will see the amazing results. Besides this, I was that time when I was having that disease with my brain, I thought that my work has finished. I have got something like brain tumor or brain cancer, I do not know. I suffered for 6 months, but that 6 months changed my life. Sometimes when we look back in our life that something bad happened to us, but when we connect the dots, we see that something happened good to us. Because of that incident, because of that disease I suffered for 6 months, it changed, it transformed my life. Thank you very much.